Oh. Let's see. That alone. That alone, the core of wisdom. A commentary on the Atmopadesha Shatakam. The 100 verses of self-instruction of Narayana Guru by Guru Nitya Chaitanya Yati. First published in 2003. But Nitya Chaitanya Yati died in 1999. We're gonna party like it's 1999. Although the nature of consciousness is to seek liberation, the instrument at its disposal defeats that purpose. Oh no, that's a problem. The serial order in which experience comes is awareness, then activity, followed by a consolidation of the total effect as a conditioning. Such conditioning inevitably leads to a future recurrence of the same experience. Karma, which will be dominated by a reaction of flight or combat if the accompanying emotion is painful, or attraction if the accompanying emotion is pleasure-giving. Identification of consciousness with the modalities causes forgetfulness of one's true nature. This is what the Guru laments in the present verse. There's 100 verses. This is from verse 6. This is a commentary of verse 6. What is verse 6? Oh boy. I will not attempt to read the I I will not attempt to read the original language that the verse comes in, Malayam. Because I would attempt to read it phonetically, and I'm not sure how to pronounce the N's, as in Nancy, with dots underneath it, the N's with dots on top of them. I think I know how to pronounce the I with a line over it, the S with a accent over it, more or less. There's a lot of diacritical marks. So it's 4 lines, more or less. So instead, I will attempt to, well, it would be easy for me to, and for you to understand what the verse is translated into English. But the original looks like this. If you want to pause and try to pronounce it in the original language, Malayam, it's sort of similar to Sanskrit, not quite. Maybe it's a little bit of Sanskrit and a little bit of some kind of Dravidian. Let's see. But the translation or interpretation in English could go something like this. One has to wake up, then go to sleep, has to eat food and embrace. Thus, in this way, many ambivalent urges arise. Compelling urges. Karmas. Therefore, who is there to comprehend realities? One, changeless form. That's verse 6 of 100 verses of self-instruction. Atmopadesha Shatakam. Shatakam. You know, like Shakakam. That alone, the core of wisdom. Could be a prajna paramita, the perfection of wisdom. Not quite. Okay. Now, I will celebrate, do a prayer to purify, to see if I can overcome my tendencies, my afflictions, my delusions. If I can use my reasoning, maybe not. Do something to lead me to liberation. So, let's see, maybe pray for world peace. Yes, let's pray for world peace. Let's see. I offer sacrifice. How can we sacrifice? Offer my blood. Maybe I could be like Jesus. Die for everyone's sins. Then I too can become like a Buddha, like Jesus. Well, I will offer a mandala. Mandala, a representation of the universe. of a world, of my world, of my virtual reality. Let's see. Anyway, let's see. Oh, I forget how to do it. I think it's like this. Ring fingers together. Middle fingers pulled down by the index fingers. Pulling down the middle fingers. Ring fingers together. Pinkies being pulled down by the thumbs. Interlocked. There's the church and there's the steeple. Open the door and there's the people. Okay. Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Kamniriyata Yami. No, but we have to think about what we did. Like what it does Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Kamniriyata Yami mean. I think Ratna is jewel. Maybe this will give us the translation of what is Idam Guru Ratna Mandalakam Niryatayami. Yeah. Where is it? Damn, I can't find that. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Let's see. So, the actual practice, the long version, it has how many points? What do they call it? There's a short version and a long version. There's all kinds of versions. There's the, how many points? 37. Is it points? Start off with Om Vajra Reki Ahum. I want to see if this explains. Where does it say what Om Ratna? Om, is it Om Ratna? Idam Guru Ratna Mandalakam Niyatayami. It should have it here somewhere. Establish offering mandala. It should be here. Maybe it's in Tibetan. Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Kamni Dayami is in Sanskrit. This doesn't say what that means. Maybe Maybe it says the time at the end. You should say it around here. Mm. Mm. Wow. It's a lot of detail. Jeez. Text. This first ring, second ring, third ring, final ring. Now the second ring, third ring. Uh-huh. Hmm. This is a job for, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna ask Gemini AI. Mm-hmm. I'm getting distracted. I'm reading my and getting phone calls. Let's go to Gemini AI. Let's see. What if I search my chats? Mandala. Let's see if yeah. Gonna search again. Issue like, oh, here it is. I'm doing the 37-point mandala offering. There's a part in it where you're supposed to visualize the 7 mountains that surround Mount Meru. So there's a big mountain, and then there's 7 mountains. I didn't know about that. There's 7 golden mountains. And then there's 7 intervening seas. So those golden mountains and the seas represent the physical and metaphysical layers of the universe, according to Buddhist cosmology. Visualizing them requires a sense of vast scale and specific geometric precision. I think there's a picture of that here. That's what you're supposed to visualize in 3 dimensions. Take a screenshot of that. But you'd have to know what each part means. And of course, so this universe is square and yet circular also at places. This one's mostly square. It almost looks like a stupa. But then the version I have is circular. Instead of squares, it uses rings. Perhaps squares are too difficult to maintain. Let's see what I got here. Okay. Oh wow. Maybe I could put this around me. See, how do I keep it from getting away from me? I don't want to choke myself. At least keep it from sliding off. I can sit on the end so it doesn't come off, or put it under a leg. Then it won't come down. And maybe cover apron here. Well, I got this. Let's see if I can take this off. Push this down, maybe. I could make the rice fall in there. I could even use this. So the rice is going to represent all the jewels, all the precious objects that we cherish. So here's the rice. Well, it's grains. It's an assortment of different grains. A little bit of rice, a little bit of lentils, a little bit of this and that. Even pastas. Well, you can choose to make your mixture whatever you like, and this will go on the very top at the end. Maybe I could put these objects here. So this is the crown, maybe, and then see. Oh, here's the base. Let me pull it out. The base. gosh. It's got bent. Wow. We're going to construct a building of 3 stories. There's the steeple, the crown. It's straight. It's supposed to be clean. It looks pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna put this over here. Maybe put some rice in here. No, don't call it rice. Call it jewels. Think that you're a billionaire. Here's all my billions of whatever money. There's money. I'm rich. No, doesn't all. Maybe that's all I need. Maybe some more. Okay. Let's see how much I do need. Measure out how much. How much you think is there? It looks like looks like 6 cups of grains. I should get a measuring thing. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna do this and say some mantras and go over it. No, I don't hold it like that. I have to hold some of this. Hold some in here too. And go like this. Clean it this way to the forearm, right? And this way. 3 ways. Maybe more. Maybe you have to recite Om Vajra Sarva Siddhi Hum, or the whole mantra. Om Vajra Sarva Om Bensa Sato Tenopa Jugamewa Sutukayo Mewa Supukayo Mewa Anurako Mewa Sarva Siddhi Me Payasa Sarva Kama Susame Sitam Shri Guru Hum Ha Ha Ho Bhagavan Sarva Gata. Oh, I don't remember it very well. I haven't been practicing it. Okay. So, okay, I got an idea. So, I will put this. So, I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put some here. Like this. It's like, let's see. Is this to go against the wall? The wall has got a wall. Let's see. And then there's the one mountain in the center, Mount Meru. Maybe it needs some more. See, maybe it needs to go all the way. So you could... There's the mountain. Then there's 4 continents. I think you start towards yourself, and that's east. 2, 3, 4. I got the map here. Here's a map. So here's the first map. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 6, 7, 8, 9, so forth. Okay, so let's say I got all 5 of them. So in the center, Mount Meru, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then going to go clockwise, but we're going to reverse, placing them counterclockwise at each mountain, except for the center mountain. So we're going to go to around the 4 mountains. So we're going to put 2 subcontinents. So we got 5 mountains. The center one. No. The center one is actually Mount Meru. But then we got 4 continents, and so we got to put the 8 subcontinents. So around each continent, we start with the one closest to us, but we go counterclockwise surrounding that mountain with 2 subcontinents. Did I say mountain? No, it's continent. Okay, then the next continent, we surround it by 2 small subcontinents. And then the next one, again, on the one side and the other. And then the next one, the final one side and the other. So when we do the one side and the other, it's counterclockwise. But we're going clockwise. Let's see. So first, second, third, fourth continent, and then okay. And then we got, that's a total of 5 and 8 is 8 and 5 is 13, right? So where does 14 go? Oh, again towards us. 14, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's it. No, but it didn't fill it all up. So I need to, next time, try to make sure I get it filled up like this. Turn this around. Then, nice and round, then we put this. That's the first floor. Second floor. The second ring. Then, the second ring. The second ring's got a lot. For a small area, it's got a lot of little piles. So you go 18. So you're going to go 18, 19, 20, 21. 18, 19, 20, 21. And those are precious wheel, precious jewel, precious queen, precious minister. Now 22. Oh, that's between the ones we just put 22, 23, 24, 25. So between the ones we just put, we go 22, 23, 24, 25. And then your inner circle, 26, 27, 28, and 29. Oh, the same thing. Yeah, we did. 26, 27, 28, 29. And then between them again, 30, 31, 32, 33. And then okay, and we put that on top. Then I think all we need is, so we did 33 all together, and it's 37 total. So we got 4 more to go. And again, towards us, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I didn't use enough, so I just fill it up. And then we put the crown. Kolinor? I'm gonna grab some here. And we recite Idam Guru Ratna Miriam. Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Kam Niryatayami. And we spill it right here underneath us. Maybe forward, going forward. Oh, I got an idea. Before that. I'm gonna get, so I know how much of material stuff I need to fill it all up. So I'm gonna spill it in an empty container and then put it in a plastic bag. So this extra I won't need. I could save it somewhere else. Or I'll keep it there. Well, I need some to put in this hand to grab it here. So, oops. So I'm going to grab a handful, and then this is how I would hold it and offer it to all sentient beings and to all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, Takas the Kings, and to my precious Guru, my root Guru, and all that. And all my kind mothers, and friends, enemies, and strangers. So I'm offering everything that I think is precious to me, but also I will offer things that are probably not precious, that I still hold on to. It is probably not good for me to hold on to. Okay, shadows. So I'm going to say that I recited all the things that I need to. It's in the book, the manuals. And maybe in Tibetan, maybe in English, and maybe in Sanskrit. Well, the Sanskrit is Idam Guru Mandalakam Niryatayami. And then I would spill it, let go of it, like this. So I'm going to say that is how much material I need to fill it up completely. Maybe a little bit more to make it rounder. Maybe a little more. And then the rest I really don't need. It's extra, but I'll keep it there. And then I'll put this in a plastic bag and still keep it in here, maybe. And so that when I pull out the material, what I could do is keep a cup and I could measure off this amount. So I'll go to the kitchen and get a container for measuring. I'll keep the measuring thing in here. So I will be back. A little pause. I'm back. I found a measuring device that it says this is a cup. Maybe that's 16 fluid ounces. And this container was used, I washed it. It's fairly clean, a little oily, but that's okay. It's okay. It says it's 10 ounces. But that is in weight ounces, or 284 grams. So does this look like it's a cup? This is the official cup. Well, let's find out. Let's pour this. Let's dig up a cup of this material. Fill it up to the top. And then pour it in here. Let's see what it gets. Oh. This is less than a cup. And it goes below the line, or this line. So we could say that if we stay below the line, then that's a cup. So what I could do is measure how many cups I got here. This is how much I needed to fill up. Leftover rice or grains. So I'm going to pour this in here up to that line, that edge, inner edge. What is that called? Under that is a cup. So I'll measure, see how much it takes. A little bit more. Okay, I think this is a cup. Let's see if it is. I'm spilling spilling too much of it. Yeah, it's pretty much a cup. Okay, that's 1 cup. Fill it up again. Yeah, that's another cup. So that's 2 cups. I don't need to put it in here anymore. I know that if I fill it up to that indentation or under it, it's a cup. That's the cup. Oh, this could be 2.5 cups. That's how much material I need for next time. So I'll put this aside as my measuring instrument. Maybe keep it in here. Keep this, close it. I didn't lose too many of them, did I? Maybe I dropped a few. Oh, here's one. Make sure I get them all. Oh, here's one. 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 Oh, I spilled a lot. Oh, here's 1 or 2. Here's 4. Here's 2, 3. Here's another 2 or 3. Another one. So I spilled. Oh, here's 2 more. I still spilled some. Oh, here's another one. I'm trying to get them all so that I don't attract any insects in my room. I think I got them all. And I don't know if it's okay to keep this in there. Maybe this material, since some of it is rice, could serve as a desiccant to keep moisture from oxidizing this metal. So I'll shove it in there, press it in. There. Oh, I gotta have enough space to put this one in there somewhere. On this side. There. Let's see. Like that. Okay. How's that? Okay. So I hope to do this again, but so now I got a way to measure out 2.5, and that should be enough material. And I could pour it in here and construct my mandala, my universe, and then it dissolves into emptiness, impermanence. It's impermanent. So, and I'll try to read as I pour the jewels on the platform. I can read. I will be able to read some mantras and what a Tibetan Lama would recite in Tibetan, and maybe and that's a guide for them to meditate, and then the interpretation of the Tibetan into English, so that would guide me as to what to imagine that I'm constructing in 3 dimensions, and so on. And there's a section that explains the visualization of the mandala of the universe, the structure, something like that. Oh, the cosmology. And it explains the materials for the mandala offering, the substances. If possible, it should consist of precious jewels and metals such as gold, silver, coral, sapphire. I bet this would cost me too much. So I'll use grains. There's grains such as rice, barley, wheat, and so forth. Free from husks and dust. Mixed with saffron. Oh, I need to get saffron and the essence of medicinal plants. And, supposed to wash my hands and all that. Then I would have to start off with Om Vajra Bhumi Ahung. The base is the completely pure golden ground. I would say in Tibetan would be Shi Nampar Dagpa Wanchen Sergi Sashi, and so forth. And this explains how big the universe is that we have to construct. Measurements, not in meters, but in another unit called yojanas. Yojana, what is a yojana? A yojana. Yojana is a measurement, the distance of approximately 6 miles. Why is it 6 miles? Oh, they don't use miles in Tibetan, but that's what it might come out to be. And what is a yojana in the way they might figure it out? Is a medium distance for 1 day's journey. So if you take a walk in a day, you could walk 6 miles. It seems like you should be able to walk more than 6 miles. Well, 6 miles is about 10,000 meters. Could you walk 10,000 meters in a day? I'd say you could walk more. Well, in the 10,000 meter run, should be able to do that in, I don't know, a half an hour? So that's running. So if you're walking, maybe it'll take 3 or 4 hours. I don't know. So why is it a day? Maybe they don't like to walk too much, or they don't consider walking the whole day. They walk for a day and they stop when they get tired. I don't know. But they use that unit of yojana to measure, okay, this is going to be this tall and all that. Maybe the Mount Meru is supposed to be 625 yojanas high. Maybe? Above sea level? 6 times 6, 36. 36,000. 36,000 miles high? No, 3,625 miles high. Let's say 4,000 miles high. Well, Mount Everest is what? How tall is Mount Everest in miles? Maybe it's 5 miles high, or 6 or 7 miles high, something like that. I know Colombia, it might be, Bogota, Colombia, it would be 2 miles high, 2 or 3. Mount Everest must be 5 or 6 miles high. I don't know. But then this is like, instead of 5 miles, it's over 3,000 miles high. So Mount Meru is pretty high. It's a lot higher than Mount Everest. Maybe Mount Meru is Mount Sumeru, and it exists in the Himalayas, and it's shaped very square-like, but it's worn out. So maybe it used to be that high. It got worn down. Okay. Just something to think about. So, now I'm going to wrap things up. Let's see what's a good way to wrap it up. Maybe I could put this in the middle. Like this. Oh, maybe I'll put these. Maybe keep them outside. You can get them quicker. Wrap it like a baby. Like a diaper. Let's see. Come up with something and use the string to make it real tight. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, I found some more grains. I'll put it in the cup measurer. Okay. Let's see. Maybe how could I do this? I could go like that, maybe. Would it reach? No, I don't think it'll reach. Well, I could do tie a bow knot or something. Or like when you tie your shoes and you do one of those that you can easily take off. It keeps it from slipping, maybe. Yes. So I hope this will be easy to undo. And then I'll slide it in this special container. It's got the flag of Spain. So it didn't come with the kit, but I could give it extra protection, and it's because the kit the material is like cotton. This other material of this bag is more like nylon. So maybe it's not authentic or not recommended. So not try that at home. And maybe I could slide these booklets in here. User's manual, sadhana, liturgy, explanations, commentary on how to do this. And there's videos on YouTube that explain it real well. Different masters or teachers. So you get something out of each teacher, different way of doing it. A little bit. No, they're pretty consistent. Maybe a different explanation for different parts. Let's see. Maybe I need to tie this somehow. I don't know. How can I tie this? Let's see if I can tie this like that. Yeah, if I make it too difficult, I might get frustrated when I have to go back to doing this. There we go. I think I got everything. And so I put this in here. And this in here. And this one. Ooh. Another piece of grain. Let's see. Trying to make it come. I'm gonna put this over here. Squash it in. Flatten it. There we go. Cover it. Okay. So I got this and this. Then I'm gonna put it away, way up in my closet, up high. Like that. Okay, here I go. I'm taking it away. I'll be right back. So I put it away. Make sure I didn't spill any more grains. I got a few in here, leftovers. I think I got them all. So I'm trying to make it so that I don't spill too many every time. Bet this first time I did an overview of it, but next time I'm gonna try to follow along and do it with more detail, and then do it many times. See if I can do it once a day. Maybe I'll end up doing it. Maybe I'll just try to do it once a week at least. But I like to be able to do it once a day, so that eventually I can do it with my eyes closed. Maybe do a 1 lakh, 100,000. And then I can say to my kind root guru, I did 100,000 as part of Nungdro. Now I am ready. No, maybe not. I have to do 1 lakh of prostrations too. 100,000 prostrations. Oh, and 100,000 vajrasattvas. And what else is 100,000? Well, let's do at least one vajrasattva, 100 syllable vajrasattva mantra. Okay, here it is. Right there it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, I'm going to flip the camera. See if I can flip it. I can't flip it to the other side. Oh, no. Oh, wow. The control doesn't come up. I'm tapping on the screen and there's no control coming up. Oh, let's see if I pause. Nope, pausing doesn't help. So I will point to it and see if you can start reading it here. And the Tibetan is up here. Om Benzra. This is the same as Sanskrit Bajra. Bajra, like Vajrayana. This is the way a Tibetan Buddhist Lama would pronounce it. Om Benzra. Sato, that's like sattva. Om Bajra Sattva Samaya Manupalayam. Oh, Samayam. This M should go here. Samayam Anupalaya. That was the correct Sanskrit, I would think. Om Benzra Sato Samayam Anupalaya. Benzra Sato Tenopa Titra Drido Mebawa. Suto Kayo Mebawa. Anurakto Mebawa. Supo Kayo Mebawa. Sarva Siddhi Me Prayatsa Sarva Karma Sutsame. Sitam Sriyam Kuruhum. Ha 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 ho. Bhagavan Sarva Tathagata Hridaya. Benzra Mame Munsa Benzri Bhava Maha Samaya Satwa Hum Pei. Hum Pat. Yeah, so there's some differences between this one and some other versions, minor differences like Sutokayo Mebawa. Some versions go directly to Supokayo Mewa and then end with Anurakto Mebawa. This one puts the Anurakto in between these two Kayus. And then what else is different? Oh, Hridaya. This one says Hridaya. This is heart. That's different. Interesting. Okay, so Om Bhajra Sabha Sarva Siddhi Hum Om Bhajra Sabha Sarva Siddhi. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I hope this helps somebody. Well, it's going to help me, I think.